Hi, I'm Dr. Oman, and today I'd like to talk to you about myopia management. I want to do a longer video on this later, that includes slides and other things, but right now we're just doing fast videos. Myopia management is a series of things that we can do to actually prevent your kid from being as nearsighted. The problem being that it's kind of expensive, honestly. The reason we do it is nearsighted people actually have a higher risk of glaucoma, retinal detachment. There's actually blindness that can be caused from being very nearsighted. It's important, or if we can prevent it. We know that as technology is changing, that more and more people are going to be nearsighted. We expect and show signs that by 2050, half of the population across the country or world is going to be nearsighted. That'd be fine if they were all going to be like mildly nearsighted, but at the same time, the amount of people who are near or have a large amount of nearsightedness, which is anything over a -6, has been increasing at the same rate as people are becoming more nearsighted. And so there's some stuff we can do. One, we're going to talk about the homeopathic easy stuff right now. Send your kid outside. If they're not nearsighted, keep sending them outside. About an hour a day negates about 8 hours in your work. So we know that kids are going to do an hour a day of up close because that's just how life is structured nowadays. Two, the distance that we hold things matters. If I were to hold my cell phone, which I'm using to record, so I can't, right up here, that's actually not a great thing. You want to be able to hold it down kind of about the same place that we try and generally say to read a book. It's about 40 centimeters. Holding it further away is actually better for your kid. The more they're accommodating and looking up close, the more likely they are to become more nearsighted. The same thing goes with television. When your parents told you like that you were going to hurt your eyes by sitting on top of the television, they weren't wrong. We've got some studies that back that now. It's crazy. They were right. So this entire trend has been going on since we got TVs in some ways. I've got some data that shows that, which I will get on the longer video sometime. The reason we want, or the other things we should talk about, there are products available to help prevent your kid from being nearsighted. The younger the kid is diagnosed as nearsighted, the more likely they are to go up faster. What these products do is they kind of, and again, this isn't a population. I can't promise for any one child that it will work, is they kind of flatten that curve of how nearsighted they're getting. We can get them to kind of level out faster. Amongst the population, all it does, or all it's been shown to do, is prevent 2 diopters. So if your kid was going to be a -10, and I don't have a crystal ball to know, and we only got them to a -8, that actually has some benefit. We can probably diagnose and guess the benefit by looking at like how young they are, looking at what your prescription is, because that would show us like genetically like where you got to, might give us a prognostic on where they got to. But we also know that some kids are just going to be more nearsighted. But preventing it can help prevent some eye disorders. That's good. Having less prescription makes them more of a candidate for other things in later in life. The reason we will talk are the other things that we can do are kind of expensive. I have some weird ethical like things on this, because now I'm saying that you could pay to have your kid not possibly get glaucoma later in life, and that might occur in their 50s, and you might be able to pay now to prevent it from later, and that kind of scares me because some of these treatments are about $1,000. We can talk about it. The 3 things that we can do, or there's 4, but 4 is not necessarily on the market yet. There's a Blink study that shows that these are the bifocal contact lenses that we can use, and we can put them in kids, and it can help prevent them from changing. Again, it's about 2 diopters if they wear them long enough, or less nearsighted. I can't promise again with any one child. I can show it in a population that it lowers the amount of nearsightedness. 2, there are corneal lenses that you sleep in that are hard contact lenses, you take them out during the day, which makes them very much different from trying to sleep in a lens. I don't normally like people that are sleeping in lenses, and it's not good for your eye. But these lenses have shown differently because you're out of them for 14, 15 hours or 16 hours a day, and you wear them only while you're sleeping. That they can, what they do to reshape the cornea, kind of actually will make it look more like what the bifocal contact lens does on the eye. So it has the same properties that help prevent people from nearsighted. The third option is low dose atropine. Low dose atropine can be shown to prevent or reduce the amount. Basically, we put a drop in your kid's eyes. Atropine isn't like my normal dilating drop. It lasts a long time. It can last up to 2 weeks, 3 weeks of dilating you. So like low dose, much less than a normal dilating group. And what that does is it prevents the access accommodation from them from being able to do that. And that has shown to have a similar effect. That is safer in younger kids because we know technically as eye doctors that we've proven that kids as young as 8 can wear contacts. We haven't shown the safety and efficacy, or we haven't shown the safety and efficacy in kids younger than that necessarily. The fourth option, and it's likely to show up sometime, is they're doing a different design for glasses that should have a similar effect. The DIM study showed that. I don't have any examples of that. The original DIM study that I have pictures of, the lenses didn't look like normal lenses. They could show the kind of the addition segment around it. They didn't look cosmetic. I'm starting to see them some online. I haven't seen them from necessarily a company that shows it. I have hopes for it when it comes, but I haven't seen a validated lens that looks like the DIMS lens and looks cosmetic at this time yet. And I don't think we at Walmart or at the Walmart stores sell them. Thank you for your time.